How's everybody feeling? We are moving on to workout number 3 of the Row Again series. I'm Cassie Neiman. I'm a You Can Row 2 Master Rowing instructor, and I am rebuilding my own ability to row and talk and do all the things I want to do after some time off. So hopefully you are coming along on this with me and we're ready to get into the next one. Let's do it. We're going to start with a reverse pec drill just to kind of remind ourselves how we want to use our legs and keep our shoulders in front of our hips as we drive back into the finish. And we'll build up a little bit from there, and then we're going to jump right into our workout. All right, so let's get warmed up. Go ahead and put your feet in so the strap is over the ball of your foot, making it nice and tight. Make sure your damper's set between that 3 and a 5 if you're on a concept 2. Then straighten out your legs, reach over, touch your toes. I always like to do it first as a nice little stretch. And if you know what's coming next, you can start adjusting your butt cheeks so that your sit bones are right into the middle of the seat. We don't want to be on the back of the seat or to the front of the seat, right in the middle. You can adjust so that you're sitting as tall as you can out of your hips so we can hinge from those hips and not be slouched down and hinging from our low back. So go ahead and sit up tall, adjust those butt cheeks. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start up at the catch. We're gonna do some legs only. Then we'll go into legs and body swing, arms stay straight. Then we'll go into a full stroke. So we're just breaking down the stroke from the catch position. Reiterating that we wanna use our legs to kind of initiate the drive. So when we're in this catch position, just do a little checklist on yourself, right? Are your shoulders down? Are they in front of your hips? Are your shins as close to vertical as possible, right? Are our arms long and straight, fingers loose, chin up? Let me see that long neck, right? Keep everything as relaxed as possible from basically the shoulders on. We want those lats to be engaged, bringing the shoulder blades down and back, right? This is our catch position. We're gonna start from here with just legs only. So we're just gonna drive the legs down. So just driving them down. Now, make sure you are not here. That's legs and body. We wanna keep the body over. You're gonna have to engage your abs just a little bit to stay in this position. So back up to the catch and then legs only, right? It's gonna feel like you're jerking yourself to a stop. And that's the point. Our body wants to open up. It's kind of following along on that inertia. We're stopping it right now to kind of prove a point that we want to use the legs. But once we add in the body, we're kind of doing what our body wants to do. So just the legs, get a little more push. Push down with those legs. Keep the shoulders down. And just hang on those fingertips. Couple more. And then we're gonna add in the body. So we're gonna come up, we're gonna go legs, body, body, legs. Arms stay straight. Your abs probably have a little relief, not doing quite as much work to stop yourself. Good. Remember, we've got to hinge back right here, then the knees bend. Open the door, close the door. Still making those legs initiate the drive. All right, add in that last part here on this one. Add in those arms. So we're going legs, body, arms, arms, body, legs. Good. I know you know what to do, but it's always helpful to reiterate the body positions we want to hit before we get into it, right? Nice full strokes here. Focusing on that initial push through the legs. Beautiful. Nothing too strenuous here, just nice warm-up pace. We'll take it for another 30 seconds. Keep those shoulders down. Get the body set, legs. We'll go ahead and rest in about 5 seconds. That's 3, 2, 1. Handle in the hook. All right, let's get ourselves set up for this workout. Okay, so we are going to do an 18-minute piece from start to finish. We're gonna break it up in 3-minute rounds. So that's 6 rounds of 3 minutes. No rest in between those 3-minute pieces. We're gonna alternate between an 18 and a 22 stroke rate. So the first 3 minutes will be at 18. The second 3 minutes will be at 22. Then we'll go back to 18, 22, 18, 22, okay? The 18, we're gonna start off with kind of a warm-up pace as we build in. At the end of the 3 minutes, we'll have an idea of what our kind of average is. For the 22, we're gonna see if we can drop our split anywhere from 3 to 6 seconds or so, okay? So increasing the intensity. Then we'll go back down to the 18, so we'll slow back down, and we'll add that time back on. At the end of that 18 stroke rate 3-minute round, we'll have kind of a new idea of that average, and we'll adjust the next 22 stroke rate based on that. So I'm giving you this kind of wiggle room to adjust as we go through the piece. So you may be wanting to go in with a goal. I'm gonna hold it for this one and I'm gonna hold it for this and be specific to those. In this case, we don't really know where we are yet because we're just rebuilding. So we're gonna give ourselves that opportunity to change it as we go based on how it actually plays out. Now, if that seems a little confusing, don't worry, I'm gonna talk you through it, okay? So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our monitors. If you're on the Concept 2, we're gonna set it for 3-minute pieces with no rest. We'll do 6 rounds, that will be our 18 minutes. If you can't set your monitor, or if it's a different monitor, or all kinds of things, then just clear it out and we will row up to the 18-minute mark. Now, I'm gonna give you the heads up, so there's no surprises. At the end of this workout, we're gonna do our 30 seconds of work. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, okay? So don't forget. All right, so let's set our monitor. So we're gonna go to select workout, new workout, and then intervals, intervals time. We're gonna set our work time to 3, and then we're gonna keep the rest time as 0, all right? Because we're just gonna go forward to each piece. We're not gonna take any breaks. So all you need to do is hit the check mark. We should be set. Go ahead and hit your display button until you have 6 lines of information, and then the units, we're gonna set it to time/500 meters. So second line down, okay? Now again, if your monitor shows something different, that's fine. We're simply looking for a raise and a decrease, increase and decrease in the intensity in between those pieces, okay? We'll start with 3 minutes at an 18, and we'll just build from there. Let's row for 18 minutes, folks. Here we go. Make sure your water's nearby, so if you need to get a sip at any point, you can, all right? So, sitting up at the catch, we're gonna start at an 18. Ready, row. All right, so we're gonna settle in here. We're just trying to build up a good foundation. No reason to row real fast right now. I'm right on that 18. You should be starting to establish kind of an average pace. If your monitor is tracking you, if you've got that monitor set, it should be showing your average. About 3 or 4 lines down. If it's not tracking you, you can simply look at what you're doing right now, whether it's watts, calories, time, and know that when we take it to a 22, we're going to increase the intensity. So time goes down, watts go up, whatever it is, we'll make that change. All right, halfway through here. Thinking about that reverse pick drill while we've got this slow speed. Initiate with the legs. One minute to go. Remember, there's no break. We'll go right to a 22. Then we'll try and increase our intensity. If you're looking at your split, let's see if we can drop it 3 to 6 seconds. Okay? Nothing extreme. You'll probably get it from adding the speed. Take a look at your average. Getting ready to take it up through the drive over 2. Getting ready? Here we go. Let's build. That's 1, 2. Find that 22. Now don't let your intensity go way up here. Remember, we've got to hold this for a little longer. Don't go too crazy. Stay with me on that 22. All right, 1 minute down. Whew. You should be settling in to that average. Besides the increased speed, shouldn't be a massive increase in intensity. Doesn't mean you might not be breathing hard. All right. In a minute, we'll drop it back to the 18. Here's where it's gonna get tough. It's not a paddle, but we will lighten up just enough to get back where we were on the previous piece. We're gonna slow the stroke rate down on the recovery. So that shift will come here. All right, we'll do it over 2 strokes. Getting ready. On this one, let's slow it down right here. 2. Find that 18. Follow me. Yes. This is where we got to rely on that push with the legs. Slow. Beautiful. Now, here's where we kind of build in some wiggle room. Check your average. It may be higher than that first round, that's okay. It sets our new goal. Okay, as we come up on this halfway mark, it's establishing a new baseline, right? For that 22, the next one. If it's the same, awesome. Good for you. All right. Staying strong here. Use the legs. Last minute. If you need some water, now would be a good time. All right. Take a look at that average. Let's see if we can drop anywhere 3 to 6 seconds. We'll take it to a 22. Over 2 strokes. Getting ready. On this one, through the drive. All right. Right on. Stay with me. We are over halfway through this whole thing. Don't forget to breathe out at the finish and the catch. Minute down. Take a look at your average. Where are we at? Again, this is where we can wiggle. If that split is higher than you thought it would be, okay. Hey, at least we're rowing. You'll add 3 to 6 seconds to that when we drop to the 18. You don't have to drop back to where you were before. We adjust as we go. Meet ourselves where we are right now. Maybe not where we want to be, but that's okay. So take a look at that average. Know where you're headed. 30 seconds. Same thing, we drop to an 18. Slow the recovery. All right, we'll do it over 2 strokes. Getting ready. On this one. Right here, slow. Find that push in the legs. Good. Okay, this is the last 18 stroke rate round. Get your breath back. Find that push of the legs. Reverse pick drill right here. Legs. Just hang on those fingers. One minute down, 2 to go. Now's a good time to grab a water if you need it. I like to keep moving, so my stroke might not remain the same, but I keep moving. And then we get right back in. Whew. Okay, as we reach the end of this piece, your average at the 18 stroke rate might have gone up. It's okay. I want you to use what's there now as your guide for this last piece. We're staying consistent to our goals of this workout. If it changed a little as we went, okay, hey. You can always come back and do it again. We've got one more round. 3 minutes at a 22 stroke rate. About 3 to 6 seconds faster than we are right now. Getting ready. Take it up 2, over 2, on this one, on the drive. Here we go. We are on. Last round. If you're feeling good, find a split. Try and be consistent. All right, 2 minutes to go. That's 44 strokes. We can handle it. All right, last half. Let's refocus in. Remember a good catch. Shoulders down, chin up, shoulders in front of hips, loose fingers. Using those legs. 22 strokes right here, last minute. We're gonna take it through the 0 and paddle. All right, let's finish strong. That's 3, 2, 1. Paddle. Whew. Nice and easy. I know your monitor's still ticking. That's okay. Sit up tall here in this paddle. All right. We'll take it about 30 more seconds. Breathe. Nice and light, relax those shoulders. We'll do one more and we'll take a break. Whew. All right, handle in the hook. You can take your feet out if you want. If you're on the concept 2, go ahead and press that menu button so that workout saves. Grab a sip. Whew. All right. All right, so the last part. I like to finish with these little 30-second bursts, just in a way to kind of see how I'm feeling, right? To see if I can feel really good at the end of those 30 seconds. Better than I felt the first time we did them. All right, so if you're on the concept 2, all you're gonna do is go to select workout, custom list, and it's the first workout there listed at the top. If you're not on a concept 2, you can set your monitor for 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, or you can clear it out and just row with us. Okay, so we are going to do these at whatever rate feels comfortable to you, okay? I probably am not gonna go very high because I haven't been rowing very high today. So probably about 24, 25, okay? Follow along if that's where you wanna be. If you wanna push it a little bit, go for it. 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, 3 times, then we're done. All right, adjust, sitting ready, up at the catch. Ready to row and row. Build in. There we go. Feel that push of the legs. Over halfway. That's 3, 2, 1. Easy paddle. So settled in somewhere about that 25. All right. Gonna see where the next one takes me, because I'm gonna be able to build into it. So I'm gonna add some pressure before the 0, right about here. Add some speed. Let's go. On this one, we're on. There. Give me that push. Over halfway, come on. That's 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. I don't know about y'all, but these don't feel quite as bad. I dare say they're almost fun. Okay, one more. Let's add in some pressure right here. This is it. And we're on. Strong finish. Big push. Three, 2, 1. Woo! We'll row for this 30-second rest. Paddle. I'll have to go back and look at the tape, see how out of breath I was after the first time we did that, right? Okay, as you get your breath back, you can go ahead and rest. Paddle as you need to. When you're capable, press that menu button so that workout's saved. If you're on the Concept 2, you can go into your memory, track how that looks from the last time you did it. Okay, you guys, I feel a lot better about my rowing right now. My ability to talk while rowing, and just kind of to keep my stroke rate, keep the intensity, find that consistency. You know, practice really does make perfect. Or practice makes you better, right? Anyways, I will see you next time.